I'm Bob Proctor, and today I want to take you back a little in time. There's no PowerPoint, no fancy technology, just a flip chart and a concept that has changed millions of lives. I want to explain something most people hear about but very few truly understand, the law of attraction. Did you know the law of attraction is always working? Always. It never stops, just like the law of gravity. If I take this pen and let it go, it's going to fall, never rise. That's gravity. Anything with mass is automatically pulled toward the center of the earth. The law of attraction works with the same consistency, but instead of masses being pulled to the earth, thoughts and vibrations are being pulled toward similar thoughts and vibrations. Now, how does this work? Let me show you with a simple diagram of the mind. Imagine a large circle representing your mind. Inside that, imagine a small circle representing your body. Your body is a molecular structure. It's a mass of energy vibrating at a very high frequency. If you were to look at your body under a powerful microscope, you wouldn't see solid flesh. You'd see energy dancing, moving, shifting. And here's something to think about. When you move out of your body, when life leaves it, that energy does not stop. If you were to look at a body in a funeral home under a microscope, you would still see movement. And if there were no movement, how would it ever break down into dust? You move into your body and someday you will move out of it. And through all of that, it's how you use your mind that determines the vibration you operate in. There is an imaginary line dividing your mind into two parts, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is programmed. When you were a baby, that subconscious mind was wide open. You were like soft clay, whatever you saw, heard, and felt simply went right in. The ideas, emotions, and behaviors happening around you became part of your inner programming. And that programming formed something we call a paradigm. Now, a paradigm is nothing but a collection of habits, mental habits, emotional habits, behavioral habits. You were shaped first by genetics, then by your environment, and that information settled into the subconscious mind as what we call your X-type conditioning. Now, here's where this becomes powerful. On a conscious level, you can think anything you want. You can choose your ideas. There is a flow of energy coming into your consciousness every second of your life. It never stops. This energy flows to and through you, and as you think, you form ideas. Most people think X-type thoughts because their paradigm is X-type conditioning. And because of that, they produce X-type results. Your results come from your vibration. And your vibration is dictated by the thoughts you impress upon your subconscious mind. Everything in this universe vibrates. Nothing rests. We live in an ocean of motion. Your thoughts trigger your vibration dictates your behavior, and your behavior determines what you attract. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are in harmony with. You attract people, opportunities, situations, and circumstances that match the vibration you are in. Everything operates on frequencies, just like a radio. You cannot tune your radio to one station and expect to hear music from another. Likewise, you cannot hold poverty-conscious thoughts and expect prosperity to show up. Most people gather a lot of information, they go to school, earn degrees, take courses, but their results don't change. Why? Because information alone doesn't change the paradigm. You can think positive thoughts all day long, but unless the paradigm changes, nothing happens in your outside world. Now let me show you something important. Your conscious mind might decide, I want to think Y-type thoughts. I want a new result. But your paradigm is X-type conditioning. So when you try to get emotionally involved with the Y-type idea, the paradigm steps in. It doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel normal. It's unfamiliar. And the moment discomfort shows up, most people pull back into the old vibration, the old behavior, and the old results. That is why change feels difficult. Not because you lack ability, but because you're fighting a subconscious program that has been running your life for years. The paradigm is responsible for almost everything. Your perception, your use of time, your productivity, your logic, your habits, your relationships, your income, and your results. And until the paradigm is changed, the vibration doesn't change. And if the vibration doesn't change, you continue attracting the same things again and again. People who live in a poverty vibration will continue to attract lack. People who live in a negative vibration will continue to attract situations that make them feel bad. Feeling is conscious awareness of vibration. When you don't feel good, you are in a negative vibration. When you feel inspired, grateful, and alive, you're in a positive vibration. And that vibration is what determines what comes into your life. If you want to attract something different, you must shift your vibration. And that happens only by shifting the paradigm. In 1961, a man handed me a book and said, "Do exactly what I tell you." The ideas were completely foreign to me. They were Y-type ideas. They were uncomfortable, but I followed them. My income changed from $4,000 a year to $175,000 in 1 year. Eventually, it went over $1 million. But here's the remarkable thing, it took me 9.5 years to understand why it happened. And what I'm teaching you right now is exactly what I learned. When you change the paradigm, the results change automatically, because your vibration shifts and you begin attracting new things. You begin attracting opportunities you couldn't see before. You begin attracting people who match your new frequency. And most importantly, you begin attracting a life that aligns with your highest potential instead of your old programming. To start shifting vibration instantly, stop and think of what you're grateful for. Gratitude is the quickest way to move from a negative vibration into a positive one. But to permanently change your results, you must reprogram the paradigm. Replace negative conditioning with positive, empowering information. And in another lesson, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. This is the law of attraction at work. You attract according to the vibration you are in. Your body is a mass of energy, constantly radiating frequency. If you stood in a dark room in front of an infrared camera, your body would appear as a glowing energy field. That energy is always attracting. The question is, what frequency are you broadcasting? You will never attract something until you change inner paradigm. Thanks for watching.